So a relational database. Every day, in fact, you deal with data. Okay. Every day you deal with data. You take a lot of pictures, you upload to your accounts such as social media, Facebook, etc. Now, when you go to the Facebook gallery, you will see your pictures. It's a database. When you browse the e-commerce website, you go to categories. There are shoes, clothes. They are all related database. In fact, database is everywhere. And in fact, it actually depends on how it is structured. Now, a collection of data that's related is called relational database. So data relating to a specific product category or associated with tags, we can term it as relational database. In relational database, we use models like products, categories, tags, in fact, tables, columns, rows, etc. The most common example of relational database you can see is your Excel. So in your Excel, you can say when you collect data from a group of people, you want to take their name, their date of birth. Each column has a separate data. So the name, there is no way under the name you are going to put someone's date of birth. No. And there is no way under the date of birth you should put someone's name. They are all related data in separate column. This is termed as relational database. Because we deal with a significant amount of data, we need to define a way databases are what processes more efficiently. Besides, we want to turn data into information. Take note of that. In relational database, the most common one and what we are going to dive into, we are going to use a language called SQL. At the end of this training, you should be able to build a relational database using MySQL, and build tables, make queries, update queries, and do all sort of things regarding to relational database. Now, what is SQL? SQL. I know most of you, one way or the other, have heard of SQL. Let's take the meaning of SQL before we can proceed. SQL language stands for the Structured Query Language. When we talk about structure, when we started, I introduced to you the structure of a database, how a database looks like. We saw the query, the update, the sources of all where the data were coming from. So it comes from the source. It moves on to the DBMS. You apply all those rules. Then it proceeds from there to any of your storage. Okay, so let me show you this diagram. Right, so I'm sharing a scroll. The structured query language. Most of you also might know it as SQL. Now, it's a unified language for defining, querying, modifying, and controlling the data in a relational database. Take note, we know what a relational database is. That is a database containing data which is related. In our studies of relational database, we are going to learn how to query, modify, and control these data. Now, it all bounds down